Greetings from 2K Sports. Welcome to our Wednesday night coverage of the NBA. In this game, we'll see the Utah Jazz against the Chicago Bulls. Joined by Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for John Collins.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. We've got Zach LaVine. Nikola Vucevic is out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then it's Alex Caruso. And for Utah, they've got Chris Dunn. Also, Colin Sexton out there. Lauri Markkanen out there with Walker Kessler. And it's Hendricks in at the power forward. Forward position. Pretty interesting backcourt matchup here, Grant, with a lot of star power at the guard positions on both sides.
And you know, traditionally, BA, when big guys match up, it's all about the power. But this contest is about finesse. Who can outplay and outsmart the competition?
Sexton looking around. Dunn outside. 6 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Caruso grabs the board. And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for the Bulls. Pass to LaVine. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Here's Hendricks, Markkanen outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Comfortable on the offensive end, Markkanen drawing contact, but maintains his focus.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Pass to LaVine. Utah with the rebound. They defeated Washington in their last game.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D, but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
They came in focused and ready to play, and despite facing little resistance, they never pulled back.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Well, when you think of potential 50, 40, 90 guys, Lauri Markkanen has the chops for it, Smitty.
It's so great to see him come into his own, BA. Took him a while to adjust to the league, but now the league's having to adjust to him.
That's good for Markkanen. When it comes to the Utah Jazz, it's evident that they are in rebuild mode, Grant.
Yeah, you know, B.A., after trading away both Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell in the summer of 22, the Jazz are focused on starting new and building a team with young talent.
DeRozan outside, takes a three. The rebound by Markkanen. The Jazz have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And a nice finish on the layup. Markkanen's got 7.
This is where Markkanen can just dominate you right under the hoop.
Tries to spin move. Count it. Good.
Finally, a make for this team. Hopefully it gives them a little confidence.
For whatever reason, they came in a little tight tonight. That should loosen them up.
Pass to Kessler. Here's Hendricks. And here's Markkanen. He's guarded by Caruso. Dunn outside. The three from Sexton. And it's Chicago with a board.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Picked by Vucevic. Kicks it to DeRozan. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Vucevic. Now that we're late into the season, here's how the East stacks up. You look at Chicago, this season has been an absolute dream for them. They're currently at #1 as the postseason approaches.
Checking out Chicago, they've been relentless competitors all season long. They've assured themselves of a lot of home games in the postseason, and we'll see if they can capitalize.
Utah with the ball. Dunn with it. He's picked up by Levine. Pass to Kessler. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And Hendricks gets it to go.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And Levine has got the ball here for Chicago. Trailing by 8. Vucevic, a screen on Sexton. Here's the hook. And that's off the glass and in.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Here's Hendricks. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Markkanen for 3. And it's Chicago with a board.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Kicks it to DeRozan. Launches it. Drills it from deep.
DeRozan so used to creating off the dribble. That time just able to catch and shoot.
Pass to Markkanen. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Vucevic, a screen on Sexton. Here's Levine. Off target at the rim. Utah's gone 1 of 4 from deep. Over to the left wing. Here's Hendricks. Markkanen sets a screen. Dunn outside. Drains the triple.
An area where Dunn continues to work, improving his range, so the defense has to respect him out there.
Pass to DeRozan. And here's Vucevic. Shot clock at 6. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Levine against Markkanen. Now here's Kessler. Outside Sexton. Kessler a screen. Here's Markkanen. Chicago grabs the miss.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Three-pointer, Vucevic. The shot that time not on target. Utah leading. Pass to Hendricks. Here's Markkanen. Outside Sexton. The three. Doesn't go that time. The Bulls have gone 3 of 8 so far. And here's Levine. Back to Vucevic. DeRozan deciding where to go with it. Launches it from deep. The offensive rebound. Tries again. Vucevic gets the bucket.
Nice hustle from Nikola on the offensive glass, protecting the play and finishing it strong.
Dunn outside. Markkanen against Caruso. Here's Kessler. Outside for Sexton. Takes the three. Nails it from 3.
The defense has to honor Sexton's 3 ball because he's skilled at connecting from deep.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Vucevic. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Kessler. Well, Grant, the playoffs are on the horizon. We're almost there. Can you taste postseason basketball?
I can taste it, I can smell it, I can feel it. There's nothing like the NBA playoffs. The level of basketball is just incredible, and lots of teams have a shot this year. So it'll be fun to see how it all plays out.
And that one misses.
You gotta love what he brings to the table. Nikola Vucevic, not too shabby from the line either. He can shoot it.
Clarkson's checked in for Markkanen. Williams is checked in for Chicago. White comes in for Caruso. And he sinks the second. Utah's gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Pass to Hendricks. Now Dunn. An 11-point game for him in the win against Washington.
And it wasn't just the scoring. He also impacted the game on the glass. Terrific all-around effort.
White, the pass to Levine. Now Vucevic. Three-pointer. And the three-pointer goes. He's got 7.
Good instincts from Nikola, finding the open man.
Now here's Dunn. Here's Sexton. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Sexton against White. Outside Levine. Vucevic, a screen on Clarkson. Just 4 to shoot. Levine passes to Williams. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist.
Total readiness from Patrick. Got his feet set and just waiting for his number to be called.
Knocked away. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Chris Dunn. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
And on top of that, they've been dialed in from deep. And if they keep it up, it could be a big night for them.
First free throw is good. Collins, he's checked in for Utah. George comes in for Dunn. Craig is checked in for Chicago. That one drops. He ties it up.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Pass to Kessler. Now here's Clarkson. Shoots over Levine. And it's Clarkson missing.
They've been just a little bit better on the glass so far, showing their tremendous work ethic.
When it comes to Levine, Smitty, he has a great combination of skills at the offensive end.
He does, B.A. Zach can shoot lights out from the perimeter, and he's explosive when he attacks the basket. Just the kind of guy you want on your side.
The Jazz have gone 7 of 16 so far. Can they get it? And it's good on the lay-in.
Great job finishing inside. The defense must push Clarkson out of this area.
White against Sexton. Levine with a screen on Sexton. Outside for Levine. Off the mark there with a three. And so it's Sexton who brings up the ball for Utah. And he's going for the oop here. And Collins with the slam.
The agility, the hops, the great hands. Collins is the perfect alley-oop partner.
Vucevic, a screen on George. The shot from 20 feet out. Again, the Bulls score.
Assist from number
1:41 left now in the first quarter. Here's Clarkson. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. George finds Clarkson. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Clarkson's gotten his second bucket.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to Vucevic. Back to Levine. Clock at 6. Vucevic gets the bucket. Vucevic has got 7 points.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Inside, here's Sexton. That's his third basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Back to White. Outside Levine. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Sometimes when Levine doesn't want to challenge at the rim, he goes to the floater.
George passes to Sexton. Shoots over White. George for 3. Zach Levine clears it away. The 3 is up. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
He had to rush that one a little, but terrific stroke from range.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Bulls out in front, leading by 3. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bulls.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Here's White. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. On the court for Chicago. They've got Ayo Dosunmu. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's Kobe White. Drummond to screen on George. To the paint. The kick out to White. Fires from deep. That one's in there. Drummond with the assist. White's got his first 3 points of the game.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Tipped away. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Lauri Markkanen has become the go-to scorer for the Jazz. Coach Will Hardy said, quote, "It's not easy going from being a role player to being the guy. There's an emotional part of being counted on like this, and he's handled it very well. To have the evolution that he has had is something that he should be very, very proud of." Brian?
Yes, indeed. Thank you. Oh, and Markkanen finishes.
Terrific recognition from marketing. He understands exactly when to go for alley-oops.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Drummond with the screen. Out to the right wing. Puts up a three. The rebound by Markkanen.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And Collins with the slam.
Dunk contest level jam. Collins looks like he's having fun out there.
And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. And here is DeRozan. So versatile on offense, averaging around 23.5 points per contest. Pass to Drummond. 5 to shoot. The Bulls need to get off a shot. It's Horton Tucker with a drive. Over the course of the last month, here are the NBA's best free throw shooting teams. The Bulls third.
And looking at last month, this team really got it done from the charity stripe. Whenever you fouled them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Well, the saying is defense wins championships. But in this day and age, don't you need both?
No question, B.A. You definitely do. I mean, we've seen plenty of great defenses flame out in the playoffs because they couldn't put up points. Defense alone isn't enough. You need a balance of both.
And he makes both free throws.
Horton Tucker is a scorer, someone that tries to give his team a jolt of energy.
Pass to DeRozan. Over Markkanen. Second chance effort. That shot, no good. And George with some nice D. Markkanen with it. Here's Horton Tucker. Five on the clock. Ooh, rejected by Drummond.
That rejection was well timed. Get that shot out of here. Drummond staying patient, waiting for the right moment to pounce.
DeRozan double team. DeRozan getting his feet wet in the paint.
Alex Caruso.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Ball against George. Collins with a screen on ball. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. Here in March, things are heating up. Let's check out the teams in the West. You look at the Jazz. If the playoffs started today, they'd go in as the 7th seed.
Now, checking out the Jazz, they had some lofty goals to start the year, but they may not have the roster to hang with the league's elite teams.
I thought this might happen. Confidence can take you a long way, but you also have to have the talent to back it up.
Levine, he's checked in for ball. Caruso, a screen on Clarkson. Outside White. Drummond, high post. Caruso outside. DeRozan outside. Let's go with a three. Utah with the rebound.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Markkanen outside. Lets the three fly. Drummond grabs the miss. Chicago's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Caruso outside. Pass to Levine. Three-pointer. Good. Another from three.
And that last three now ties him for the franchise record for most in a season. You know he's looking for that next one.
You talk about being locked in all year long. Next one sets the franchise record. What a season it's been for him.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Now here's Dunn. He's covered closely. Pass to Markkanen. Here's Hendricks. There's the three. DeRozan with the rebound.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Levine against Clarkson. DeRozan outside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Well, some have called DeMar DeRozan a master of the mid-range, Smitty. Maybe rightly so.
BA, I definitely give him that title. You guys are as efficient in that area as him. In fact, most avoid it.
First one falls for him.
A jack-of-all-trades type of player, DeMar DeRozan embraces his role as a leader on this team.
Kessler, he's checked in for Utah. DeRozan hits them both. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Hendricks. Markkanen outside. Looking to win the run. It's hauled in by the Bulls. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game. And the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
They embraced the challenge as well. They hit big shot after big shot to keep the other team at bay.
And here's Caruso outside. Offensive board. Here's Drummond. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Andre Drummond, one shot.
And that one misses.
Well, now when you foul Drummond, he can hurt you a little bit at the line. He's much improved.
Back to Markkanen. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Lauri Markkanen, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
Incredible touch for a big man. Markkanen shows it both in the field and at the line.
The Bulls making a switch here. Markkanen hits them both.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Outside Levine. Drummond to screen on Clarkson. Here's Levine for 3. And again for 3.
And he shattered the franchise's single-season high for three-pointers made.
Getting them up and connecting with high volume. He's been a flamethrower all year long. To the inside, Hendricks. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Sharing the wealth, Jordan Clarkson with a nice pass.
And here's Chicago. They're on a 12-4 run. Drives to the hoop. Clarkson with the defensive effort. The Jazz have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Pass to Hendricks. Kessler down low. No points so far. Here's Hendricks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now Clarkson. Drummond defending. From deep. And it's Clarkson missing. For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 14 in the second quarter. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Sexton's checked in for Markkanen. And the Bulls also making a change. White's checked in. Here's Sexton. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Washington.
And on top of everything else, he did a great job of helping control the boards at both ends.
Dunn outside. Drops in the three. Dunn's got 6 points.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Back to White. Caruso outside. Tipped.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch, but right now, he's hurting the team.
And the shot's good. He's got 19.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Now here's Dunn. He's closely guarded. Here's Hendricks. The bank shot, no good.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Caruso misses. The Jazz have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Sexton against Levine. Sexton passes to Kessler. Dunn outside. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Dunn's got 6 here in the quarter.
Shooting much better this quarter than last. You can see his confidence growing.
Outside White. To the middle. Pass to Caruso. Utah with the rebound. Kessler's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Sexton with it. He's picked up by Levine. Here's Hendricks. Back to Sexton. On the wing, Clarkson. Here's Hendricks. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
Sexton against White. Down low. Blocked! Dunn with it. 9 points in the game. Kessler a screen. The 11-footer. The shot by Dunn, no good.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
Outside White. And he's going for the lob. And the jam by Drummond.
I mean, tremendous body control in the air. Andre with the easy catch and flush.
The Jazz win the timeout.
The Jazz making a change here. Markkanen's checked in. Vucevic, he's checked in for Chicago. DeMar DeRozan comes in for White. Now Sexton. He has 7. Pass to Dunn.
Chicago foul, number 7. That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul.
And so it's Utah with it. Here's Hendricks. Give him 8. 6 on the shot clock. Marketed for 3.
Alex Caruso playing hard-nosed defense, challenging every shot.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
A new-look Jazz roster seemed primed for a rebuild, but they're winning games. Coach Will Hardy said, "I think it's amazing that this group has figured out a way to put personal agendas aside and go out and compete every night."
Well, he's been a big part of it, Allie. Thank you. Hendricks. Ooh, good finish at the rack off a slick feed. Hendricks has got 7 now in this quarter.
Efficiency, that's what they want to see from Chris Dunn. Good job running the pick and roll.
Dunn with a steal. Pass to Hendricks. The 3 is up. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And here is Vucevic. Blocked! Shot and game clock separated by 5. Markkanen, the pass to Dunn. Pass to Hendricks. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
From deep three-point range, no good on the buzzer beater.
Great defense by Chris Dunn. Makes the shot difficult without fouling.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Bulls out in front, up 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Welcome, everyone, to halftime. The Chicago Bulls find themselves in a good matchup here at the break.
Well, they got the extra credit for their hustle on the glass, playing with great energy and intensity. They came into this game determined not to be outworked.
And what I like, it's pretty much every possession. They just don't take many plays off.
And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. Social media posts. Here's one we got from Yum Applesauce. What really goes on behind the scenes between halftimes? Tell the truth. You guys ready to disclose our secrets?
Well, we really do just watch the games, but we definitely get the snacks going on now. Or in Shaq's case, a full 5-course meal.
Well, maybe if you ate a little more like me, you'd get big and strong like me.
We do go through a lot of food around here, but I think we can all admit it's a group effort. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And it's Levine with the ball for Chicago. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. And following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Warriors at Chase Center in San Francisco. They're getting into the back half of a 4-game road trip. Chris Dunn is out there with Colin Sexton. Then it's Walker Kessler. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Hendricks in at the 4 slot. And that's the group for Will Hardy as we begin the second half. Pass to Kessler. Back to Dunn. Goes back up. And he lays it in. Dunn's got 11 points.
Challenging the heart of the defense, Dunn will break you down if you don't stay connected to him.
Back to Levine. Over Sexton. Levine, good. 10 points for him.
That's a good look for Zach LaVine. His mid-range game is strong.
Dunn outside. And there's a pick. And Vucevic with the block. Markkanen from long range. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. And the Bulls lead by 6.
3 straight to begin this half. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Pass to Markkanen. Inside. Wow! Markkanen leaving his mark inside.
Feeling it tonight. Markkanen has that scores gene. Once he gets on a roll, it looks effortless.
Back to Levine. Caruso outside. Here's DeRozan. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And a quick look at how the Chicago Bulls schedule is shaping up. On Thursday, they'll go up against Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors. And then on Saturday, they'll be playing against Russell Westbrook and the Los Angeles Clippers.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
And the first one at the line is good. Hits both from the stripe. Now here's Dunn. 11 points in the game. Stolen in transition. Let's take this time to see the teams who were picking the most pockets over the past month. The Bulls third.
They've really gotten after it at the defensive end, and that's been generating turnovers.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. good on the second, so he makes them both. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Markkanen. Here's Hendricks, defended by DeRozan. Here's Markkanen. Just bullies his way in. Lauri Markkanen.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Now DeRozan. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
Even though that one didn't go down, I like the offensive game plan here. 3 for 4 coming out of the break.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Here's Dunn. 11 points in the game. Outside Sexton. Just 5 on the clock. And again, it's Utah.
Wow, guys. Colin Sexton with the crazy dribble move.
You know, when analyzing the game of Colin Sexton, this is a guy who can score from all 3 levels, Grant.
You know, this is what his team has asked him to do, to be aggressive on offense and to shoot the ball with confidence too, B.A.
Shooting for Chicago, Zach LaVine at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from LaVine.
He's an all-around talent. I like that Zach LaVine continues to try to find ways to get better.
Both free throws good from LaVine. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Pass to Hendricks. And there's the screen. Now here's Dunn. Here's Markkanen. That one rolls around and rims out.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Hendricks. And here's Dunn. 11 points in the game. Pass to Sexton. From the arc. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Vucevic, a screen on Sexton. And it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
On fire to start the second half. 4-5 from the field.
Pass to Markkanen. Here's Hendricks. He's got 15. Back to Sexton. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 now. Vucevic, a screen on Sexton. Up and in on the layup. And now a 10-point Chicago lead.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And Utah calls time here. Back to Dunn. Pass to Sexton. And here's Dunn. To the middle. To in the cold spell. And Markkanen with the stuff.
The ability to play inside out. The more Markkanen attacks the rim, the more he creates opportunities for their perimeter game.
Banked it in off the glass. He has 29 now.
And I respect the strategy. Despite the sizable lead, you got to stay in attack mode.
You want to stay aggressive, right at the rim, driving another nail into the coffin.
4-3. It's rebounded by Levine. Levine's got his 4th rebound in this one. Picked by Vucevic. And it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball. Outside Sexton. Kessler passes to Sexton. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bulls. Clarkson's checked in for Utah. And a change for the Bulls. White, he's checked in for Caruso. And so here is Chicago. Rebounded by Dunn. From 7 feet away, and he comes up with a bucket.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Utah has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the 3rd. Clarkson against Levine. Clarkson outside. With the floater. Outside for Sexton. Fires for 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds now.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1-3, and that was in the first half.
Dunn outside. Pass to Clarkson. 13 feet out. Good on the bucket. Clarkson's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Usually Clarkson avoids this shot, but he had a feeling that time.
Now here's Vucevic. Outside White. Back to DeRozan. Outside for Levine. Clock at 6. Pass to Vucevic. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Done with it. He's got 11. Clarkson outside. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. They grab their own miss. Gets it down to single digits. Kessler's gotten his first bucket of the night.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
The 3 from DeRozan connects from downtown. And the Bulls lead by 11.
Certainly a spot on the floor. DeRozan has improved. That ought to give him some confidence.
Now a timeout called by Utah.
Make some noise.
checked in for Kessler. All right, let's take this chance to see the players who have been the top rebounders since the All-Star break. Fifth best, Nikola Vucevic.
Since the break, we've seen a renewed focus from him on the boards, and I know his entire team appreciates that lift.
And so it's Sexton who brings up the ball for Utah. Next up, they'll face the Nuggets in Denver. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Pure from three-point range. Sexton's got 12.
When Colin Sexton likes a look, he takes it, even when it's from range.
Pass to DeRozan. The rebound by the Jazz.
And Smitty, when it comes to John Collins, what do you like about this guy?
What I love, Grant, he's a team guy. He'll play the 4, he'll play the 5, he'll do whatever is necessary so his team can win.
Here's Collins, and the layup is good off the glass. Collins has got his third bucket of the night.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
A minute 53 left in the third quarter. DeRozan outside. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
Nice release from DeMar DeRozan. He can make that shot if he gets a good look.
The ball's knocked loose. Pass to Levine. 1:27 left in the third quarter here. Utah trailing here. Now Clarkson. He's got 6. From deep. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Pass to White. Lots of room. That one rolls around and rims out.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Here's Sexton. Collins with a screen on White. Here's Sexton. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
When Sexton gets in close, you know he's going for the dunk.
Chicago has gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Fourth team foul. At the line for the Bulls, number 7. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He makes a first. Both teams will make substitutions. And so he makes both from the line. 34 seconds left in the third. Clarkson up top. He's guarded by White. Stolen by Drummond. There's 21 seconds left in the third. Shot clock at 5. Oh, and the dunk by Drummond.
Oh my, not just a good athlete, Andre is a freakish athlete. Something that really shines when he's creating highlights. He has to show real leadership out there and take this game into his own hands because he's shooting the ball well.
And so it's Chicago with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. And so in the game for the Bulls, Alex Caruso is out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's Kobe White. Then there's Zach LaVine. On the wing, Caruso. 18 feet out. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds now. The Jazz shooting 52% from the floor so far. Pass to Markkanen. Oh, Markkanen good in the paint.
A growing aspect of George's game. He's working to become a strong facilitator.
Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. And we played through about a minute here in the 4th. And that one's good. Markkanen.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Now here's LaVine, defended by Horton Tucker. Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
Timing perfect on the pick and roll. Drummond showing good feel for this play.
Markkanen outside. Markkanen with a screen on LaVine. Now here's Horton Tucker. Not a lot of room. And rebounded by Zach LaVine.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Give him 35.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
George passes to Clarkson. Here's Markkanen. Oh, the 7-footer, Lauri Markkanen.
And once you get the height advantage from there, no need to mess around.
LaVine with a screen on George. Pass to White. And he lays it up and in. And the Bulls lead by 9.
I think you're going to see more and more of this from Kobe White, challenging the defenders as a 6'5" guard.
And here's Collins. Outside Horton Tucker. Markkanen with it. He's guarded by Caruso. 4 on the clock. And the basket by Horton Tucker.
The quick release there for Taylor Horton Tucker. I love the consistency.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. The Jazz making a change here. Kessler's checked in. Ball, he's checked in for Chicago. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Levine finds Ball. No good on the three.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to George. There's the triple. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
Drummond with the screen to the inside. And Drummond with the jam.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
The Jazz have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Pass to Kessler. Now Clarkson. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Caruso. To the paint. Here's Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
Where everyone knows once Drummond gets anywhere around the rim, it's pretty much a done deal.
George outside. And Collins gets double teamed. And out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. And the Bulls making a change here. Now here's White. DeRozan outside. The 17-footer. Caruso, the pass to Vucevic. It's stolen away. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
In the open court, that's where Chris Dunn can really let loose, creating havoc for the defense.
Pass to Vucevic. Kessler on the double team. Clock is at 3. Here's White. The rebound by the Jazz. Kessler's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Now here's Dunn, guarded closely. From the right block, DeRozan with the rebound. Chicago leading. White for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. White's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Kobe White making it rain from distance. Woo-wee!
And the Jazz call time here.
Here we go, Jazz fans. Coming out of the floor from Utah Jazz, Mike Wall, makes the door.
He's checked in for Chicago. So it's Utah now. And here's Dunn. Pass to Hendricks. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
DeRozan outside. Three-pointer, no good.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
White, the pass to Vucevic. And that one, good. And the Bulls lead by 10.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
The Jazz have gone 6 for 9 here in the fourth quarter. That's tipped. And a fast break now for the Bulls. And there it is for him. 37 points for him. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Bulls.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And another note, how about the way they've cashed in off turnovers, taking advantage when given the extra opportunity.
The height to see over the defense and the unselfishness. Terrific pass by Markkanen.
Here's DeRozan. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. All right, let's pretend you are Adam Silver for a day, Grant. You get one crazy rule to test out. What's it going to be?
Ooh, man, one crazy rule. Wow, great question. Well, the WNBA has tried this in All-Star games. Live ball substitutions, a little bit like hockey. Keep the game flowing. A little chaos to be interesting, be fun, be very, very entertaining.
And he drops a first. Caruso, he's checked in for Chicago. Levine comes in for White. Both shots good from the stripe. For Utah, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 shots to go during this fourth quarter. Dunn, the pass to Kessler. Outside Sexton. Denied by DeRozan.
Good effort on D from DeRozan. He deserves more credit for his work on the defensive end.
Here's DeRozan. From 13, and he hits the jumper. DeRozan's got 15 points in just the second half.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
Pass to Markkanen. For 3, Sexton. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 11 rebounds in the game. Caruso, the pass to Levine from behind the arc. Rebound, Utah. Sexton with it. Back to Markkanen. Here's Dunn. He drops it from range. Dunn's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. That'll put DeMar DeRozan on the line. That one on Kessler.
One shot.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Jazz. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Kessler. Here's Hendricks. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Back to Levine. And here is Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
sharing the wealth. Zach LaVine sees someone with a better shot and moves the ball.
Pass to Hendricks. There's a screen. Kessler passes to Dunn. Markkanen inside. He's guarded by Caruso. And that one's good. Markkanen.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Chicago has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. LaVine can't hit. Utah has gotten 4 of 7 three-pointers to fall in the fourth. Down low. Here's Markkanen. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Markkanen's got 30 points.
With Dunn, this is his focus. Keep the ball moving. Keep everyone involved.
Inside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Bulls lead by 13.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Pass to Markkanen. Shoots over Caruso. Rebound by the Bulls. LaVine's got his 6th rebound on the night. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth. Now Vucevic jacks up a 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Vucevic has got 10 points here in the second half. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Pass to Sexton. Well, Smitty, at 6'8" with your ball handling ability, you were known for your versatility in your playing days.
I was, B.A. I was drafted as a point guard, but I'd probably be a power forward in today's NBA. It's positionless basketball nowadays for the NBA. Everybody's skilled to handle and shoot the 3.
Sinks the tray. Caruso's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Bulls.
They paid the price for sloppy ball control before, but tonight they kept it locked up tight.
Yeah, they did, and at the other end, they were very disruptive defensively.
And certainly a point of pride. They've now won 50 games this year.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They'll wish they could have seen more of these guys.
Count that one.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run is shutting the door on them.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Here's Hendricks. Off target from three-point range. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside LaVine. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Caruso. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Jazz ball. Substitution on the court.
Seven seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. George outside, so no problem for Chicago as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that about wraps it up. So for Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking everyone for watching tonight's game. But as we go, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.